Hello, my beautiful Scorpio, and welcome to this timeless reading. Whenever you get this message, it's meant for you. This overall energy is amazing. It's powerful. It's a Sacred Fool, which is the Rebel card in this deck, the Sacred Rebel card. And it's I'm going to read from the book, obviously, but before I get into that, if you're welcome to anyone who's here for their sun, their moon, their rising, or their Venus in Scorpio, I'm going to read from the book right away. Let's do this. I love the meanings in the book, and why not share them with you? So, this oracle heralds a time when you will feel inspired, alive, and passionate for what you can offer to the world. It says to you, don't try to be appropriate. Don't try to be socially acceptable and worry about what others may think about what you're doing. Just be. If you want to wear a mad hat while doing so, fine. I like that. The Sacred Fool in you is willing to leave behind what has been because it no longer feels right to stay attached to it. The Sacred Fool in you trusts life completely. It would never occur to this part of you to try and outsmart life or resist its flow. The Sacred Fool in you urges your mind to let itself be pulled into joy by your heart strings, not into fear and doubt by the controlling machines of mass media. It's time for you to play. It's time for you to let life happen in a completely unreserved, unscripted way. The more bizarre, left of field, and unexpected, and apparently ridiculous, the better. This might not feel safe or appropriate at first. That's okay. That is good, actually. It's a sign that you're breaking with your own self-imposed conventions. It's a time to move beyond them now because a bigger life adventure is calling to you. I love this. If you find yourself making choices that have others questioning your sanity, then you're you're right on course. I was like, I love that. I highlighted it even. You will eventually see that you are becoming sane in an insane world. The tables will turn and you will gain great inner freedom and creative juice. So stay on your path, stay on the journey. Remember to take nothing too seriously and it will work out perfectly. I mean, this is like a me card. I love this card. It's like also like, excuse my French, but fuck it. And fuck them kind of card. It's like, this is a card of you, if it feels crazy, then you know you're on the right path. This is what our whole journey has been. Right? We've all been like, why do I feel like an outcast here? Why do I feel like whenever I talk, people just look at me like I don't belong in this world kind of thing? Why is it that like I'm consistently triggering everybody around me? Like, what is it that's changed here, right? That's the Sacred Fool card. This is the Great Rebel. This is the Fool card, the Aquarius in the Tarot. It's like drawing outside the lines. It's not following the rules. And being comfortable with the fact that you're always breaking rules, that you're creating your own rules. It's not only breaking rules, you're just creating your own rules. And it's like Scorpio is pretty good at that, right, on its own. So I kind of feel like this is such a big card to show up for some of you, especially if you're if you're trying to create something new in a work environment, in a relationship, even in in a project that you're working on, something that is a little bit outside, a lot outside of the norm. And you keep getting rejected. You keep getting it's socially unacceptable for you to be doing these things. And the Fool is like, I don't give a flying F, people. I'm going to forge my path. And I hope this is like a great kick in the ass for you guys or wherever you are in your path. So let's begin. We have the King of Materials, the King of Pentacles, which is this card here. The King of Pentacles is a Taurus energy, which is kind of cool because in the zodiac cycle wheel, it's your opposite end, right? Scorpio, Taurus is like the exact opposite of what you are, right? You're super emotional. You go deep into things. Taurus doesn't go so deep into things. They prefer to stay on the surface, but the both of you work well together, kind of thing. So that the fact that Taurus is showing up could be usually a divine masculine energy, but it could be a feminine energy as well. It could be a female with masculine energy kind of feeling, you know, very, you know, Tauruses, a King of Pentacles are reliable, honest, have no filter. They're wealthy. They could be bankers, financial advisors. They could be entrepreneurs. They could be, let's say they might not be a doctor, but they might be the head of the hospital. You know, that's the kind of, they're consultants. They're like more than consultants. So they're like CFOs or CEOs kind of energy showing up here for you, your boss, let's say, or it could be your father or mother, but your father or your husband or your partner, or whatever this is for you. Someone always older than you. A king is always older, but someone who leads with like dignity, with steadfastness. Someone who has money. Someone who, it's not always money, but someone who is trustworthy. So I kind of like that this is showing up. So I don't know where you are in your lives right now. Are you having to deal with someone like this? And kudos, because of all the kings, this one is the most reliant one, right? And there's a feeling of, if you're looking to borrow money, then this could be that person as well, or someone who's very resourceful, has a lot of has good networking, kind of, if you're looking for that. So anyways, it starts like this, so I gotta see where we're headed with this. The Two of Swords, interesting, Libra. The Two of Swords is this energy of like a little bit of fear and a little bit of self-sabotage here. A little bit of, it's mostly fear of maybe you have asked for money here. Maybe you have asked for help here from someone, and you're not 100% sure that you're going to get assistance here. But this is all in your mind, by the way, right? This is what we do, especially Scorpios and Cancers and Pisces, water signs. They tend to they dive into assumptions before anything happens, because you're based on emotions. So you're like, oh my God, I shouldn't have done this. I should have said this. I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. And this is the Two of Swords, like your mind playing tricks on you, kind of thing. This could be, if we're talking relationships with your father, your partner, your friend, whatever this is for you. You want to approach this person. You want to make amends with someone, or you want to talk. Anyways, you're a little bit reluctant, is what I'm getting too. What is going on? Your challenge is Leo, which is the Five of Wands. So your challenge is fighting, quarreling, competition. I have to see everything, because I got to understand what's going on here. The Six of Swords. And the Sacred Fool is like this card of making these big leaps and bounds and making choices that are triggering to people. So here, everything's a frickin' trigger here. There's this very much, this could be, I want to go back to King of Pentacles to explain this, because this is a person for sure. I never see King of Pentacles as not a person. It could be a landlord, it could be real estate, someone you've relied on for a long time, that kind of, it's a very solid person in your life that you But with the Two of Swords and the Five of Wands here, it's almost like there's a fighting going on here. There is like quarreling. Oh, you know, with the King of Pentacles being a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth sign, it also speaks of fixed. You know, like the Taurus is fixed like you guys, but very, you know, this is what I know and this is what I see, and it takes a long time for me to change my mind, and I feel like you're wanting to do that. There's like I feel like because of your overall energy, to me it feels a little constrained here with these two cards. You know, this is the Two of Swords. You're at a crossroads in your life. You're trying to figure out what the best decision is. The Five of Wands is saying that you know, there's people around you that are self-righteous, that think their opinions are right. That, you know, that's kind of energy that is kind of holding you back from this stability, almost, right? I don't feel like, you know, sometimes I'll look at the King of Pentacles and say he's like I said before, you know, fixed, and he won't change his mind, kind of thing, and it'll take him a long time to change his mind. I feel like this King of Pentacles is actually here to help you grow. You know, it's helping you get a little grounded as well, because you're emotional, because you're in that I don't give a F like mood, and I'm gonna, you know, like instigate everybody, and the King of Pentacles shows up in your life and it's like, okay, yeah, awesome, I agree, but let's get your finances sorted, let's get, you know, your kind of thing. It's like, I feel like it's someone in your life that's like just bringing you back down to earth, and then around you you have these energies that are not interested in you, almost deterring you from being this grounded, you know. And it's not like they're evil energies, or are they malicious people. It's probably people that are a little bit unconscious of you know, they could be family members or colleagues or people around you that have been around you for the longest time, and a lot of resistance to me. I feel there's a lot of resistance of this, because this is kind of a change for you too, right? This earth energy for you, that's kind of the sacred fool. That's you being a rebel, right? You're so usually deep into like the going dark, into the darkness kind of people, or you figuring yourself out, and the earth is this earth sign is bringing you up to the surface, saying, okay, let's get more, I hate this word, but more practical about where your path should lead you. And this could be you fighting with yourself as well. Or I just feel like people are used to you in a certain way, and they're used to manipulating you in a certain way, or used to controlling you in a certain way, or, you know, and you're like, I'm not going to have this anymore. Six of Swords. Aquarius, by the way. The Six of Swords, like I'm walking to the beat of my own drum, away from you, right? I'm walking away from all this energy. This energy that is constantly, consciously and unconsciously keeping you small. And I feel like there's a King of Pentacles that wants to support your sacred foolness, that wants you to like, you know, take chances, lend you money, get you going, invest in you, collaborate with you, but at the same time they're here to keep your 2 feet on the ground, kind of thing. Like, I see them as a positive energy here. And then this is like your mind taking control, or others. Like, this kind of feels like people in your life that are a little jealous. It's Leo energy, jealous of your spotlight, jealous of you finally finding control in your life because they're used to you being all over the place. They're used to you, like, you know, crying. They're used to you, like, kind of energy. And then the Six of Swords is like you coming into your own and saying, you know what, I got this. And I am done. I'm done with this resistance. I'm done with people bringing up old family matters or old friend matters or old fucking shit. I'm tired of this. People fighting me all the time on my decisions that I've made here or resisting me. You know, this is this energy of like deep-rooted mental and like manipulation. And you're like, I'm over it. I'm ready for something new. And good for you, Scorpio, because it's about time. Right? It's like listen to your heart and try to be more discerning and try to hang out with those people like who are who are your best mirror. You know, who are the positive mirror reflection of you, who want to see you grow, who want to see you succeed, who want to see you blossom. Too many times that you start to realize that, like here, when you start standing up for your truth or saying things and people are resisting you or whatever, it's because they are uncomfortable with you. But you're not here to carry their burdens anymore. You're not here to play small anymore. You're here to look for these mirrors, these reflections that are positive and uplifting and will bring you to the next level. And then you go on. And then this is when you like leave this behind. Leaving this behind is a huge thing. Because a lot of us are used to this. This is normal, even fighting within a relationship, fighting with your colleagues, like having opposing opinions all the time. It's very tiresome, very lonely sometimes to be always like on the defense or the offense or the defense. It's like, ugh, right? This kind of feels like someone who just understands you. You don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to do anything. You just have to get up on that boat and leave. This is also travel. It's like make decisions for yourself that are not going to be comfortable for everybody in your life. Absolutely not. But the Sacred Fool doesn't make comfortable decisions for everybody else. It makes comfortable choices for him or herself. That's what being a rebel is. It's not about like protesting against the world. It's about you choosing you for the first time in your life. And choosing people around you to be supportive. Like without question. To be your cheerleaders. Even if you don't have the same ideologies. Even if you don't have. Like people like are the funniest things in the world, I find. Anyways. It's like, anyways, I won't get into my personal stuff, but this is very interesting. So your advice is surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. Wow. There you go. Exactly. It's like being you will trigger. We know this. We know this. Being you, sticking to your plans, sticking to your views, sticking to your ways will trigger. But the question is here, are you willing to forge forward? Even if they're trying to slap you with whatever, like with resistance, with, push you on another path. Stay strong and, hang tight with this kind of energy around you that's willing to invest in you monetarily, time, and energy-wise. I love this. Okay. TikTok. I mean, there's no time, right? TikTok. I mean, what does TikTok mean here? To me, it's like, I see this as like, what are you waiting for? Who are you waiting for to make these changes for you? Nobody. It's you. It's you who has to like break the watch and go. Just do whatever it is. There's no like right time to do this or, you know, wrong time to do this. It's now. Now's the time. Be the fool. Be the sacred rebel. The sacred rebel doesn't say, oh, I have to start this next month, or I have to start this on Monday, or, you know, I have to start this. No, it's like now. As soon as you finish this reading, whatever comes in your mind, do it. Call that person. Like, get that loan, or get that, whatever it is, that grant. Do whatever it is that you need to do for you. Stop thinking about everybody else and making assumptions of how they're going to react and how they're going to respond. It doesn't matter anymore. Let them respond the way they want to respond. You are the magic. You are the creator. It's you who can make the changes in this world for you. Forgiveness will set you free. Whoa, that's a big one. It's a big one because of this. This is people in your life that's constantly in your way of freedom. These are people in your life, whether they're family or friends or colleagues or whatever they are, or lessons in your life that keep showing up. Can you just forgive and release them? They are no longer part of your story. They are in your story, but their issues are not your issues. They are not for you to take on at all. Forgiveness is key. Forgiveness and trust and patience. These are 3 things that are super key in this journey. Because if we continuously hold on to, we don't forgive, or we resent, or we regret, you know, it's just like, what are you doing? You're holding on to an energy that's old anyways, so just let it go. Be the creator, people. Be it. Feel it. Own it. So now I'm going to give you 2 answers to 2 questions. Think of them as open-ended. It's not yes and no's. It's very open-ended. So your first answer, pause the video if you haven't asked it, because it's a windmill has appeared among the tea leaves. The situation will change drastically before it's resolved. In very Scorpio form. I love this answer. I love it. Yeah. Okay. The second answer is this. The palm reader sees a cross in the palm, which indicates a challenge. Rise to it. Again, very Scorpio. You know, the more and more as you evolve on this journey, like I always tell people, the challenges, the chaos, the breakdowns is the change. So welcome those changes. If you don't have that destruction, the collapse, if you don't have that in your life, then you're a background actor. So, right? You are the main character here. So you're going to go through these big, you're the protagonist in your film, in your book, right? So welcome the change. Say, okay, I'm ready. Bring it on. Bring on the storm, baby. I got this. Because I know at the other end of it is something of greatness. It's me starting this journey again. All right, my beautiful Scorpions. This is your reading. I kind of love this. So, yeah, check your rising and your moon if you have any for other messages. Also, thank you, Katie, for being a Ko-fi member. And if you'd like to support me, you can Ko-fi, you can super thanks me, you can book a session with me, you can donate to me, you can buy a notebook or my book, or you can do so many things, or you can share, like, comment, subscribe on this YouTube and or Facebook or Instagram, wherever you are. And that's it. I love you, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye.